begins. So I'm flying over to Colorado to meet up with Travis, Jim and Don and see the bike again. It's been 5 years. And we're going to do some maintenance, some modifications and testing and tuning, and hopefully get it ready for Bonneville in August. So my train, no, not my train, my plane leaves tomorrow morning at 6:25 a.m. And so this is Sunday, that's Monday, and it's actually cheaper and much more comfortable for me to take a train into Gardermoen and sleep at a hotel tonight versus driving the whole way, and with parking and everything. It's actually cheaper with the hotel and the trains. So as if it's important for you to know this. I've been stuck in the air. Come on. Nice to see you again. I've safely arrived in Colorado and at Travis's shop. So this is Travis. You might remember him from 5 years ago. And Jim and Don. Same guys and same bike, same engine, same everything really, but hopefully better weather.
We couldn't find a metric that length.
Shorter pole. Yeah, or you can just keep the long one there. Like light mid course. Oh, plus that's the plus. I think we'll just wait with a fuel tank. So we'll have to.
How are you gonna run it? Just off of?
Yeah, maybe just try to fill the car. Should have remade the whole exhaust system really. Might be the next. For next year. Now it's your turn. Yeah. We've got the bike ready for a test fire. I'm just gonna call my children and say goodnight because it's bedtime back home, and then we're gonna start it up. Perfect.
Sounds happy.
Yeah. That tire store, you think they'll have
what we're watch it and look at it.
That's not
He's
how you
putting
do
the flux on way too really.
Wrong angle.
Yeah.
Whoa. High tech.
Yeah. to hit the solder spa.
Yeah. It's nice though. You can dip it and have it just be sucked in there, and
Yep.
I like it.
It's a good one.
You saw the bike started, which was really cool after 5 years. We're working on some like electronics and stuff, the data logger, and we're gonna test it with this PWK carb first on regular gas, and like use regular gas and that carb to tune the transmission, the variator system. I'm going to do a proper rundown of the bike as it's so long since last time you saw it, but just give me a little time here. It's pretty awkward talking around people, as you know. I think.
Did you earn your watermelon girl?
Yeah. Last time that guy with all the tattoos and stuff, with the tomatoes.
Bender?
Yeah, Bender with those tiny tomatoes.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing in Norway.
No.
Try finding out what are they called.
They're like either, I think, cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, because cherry tomatoes in Norway is like bigger
Bigger.
ones, and they're not as sweet and
Yeah.
not as good.
Yeah, they're good. The sun here is intense and it makes the tomatoes good.
I brought a like updated version of this clutch, but I used the pulley for something else, and I machined off the actual pulley part of it and mounted a sprocket and stuff. So, and I don't think this will fit on this. Like it almost will, but I think the holes are like a couple of millimeters to. I can actually check now. Yeah, I think there's quite. Yeah, we could drill new holes. If this gives us trouble, we can turn up like something to hold in the lathe, like kind of an adapter piece, just to make sure this is concentric with the round part here. bike is pretty much ready for, well, not pretty much, it's ready for a test run now. Or at least a test startup and a test of the clutch system to see if it grabs late enough to be able to take off. We broke some springs last time and I think we replaced them with like hardware store springs and they were far too soft. So I replaced the springs now with stiffer ones that were actually meant for that clutch. Aluminium plate construction with actually parts from a BMX bike as a rear subframe. And the engine is mounted on linear rails. It's a home-built case with an Yamaha 50cc ported cylinder, cart radiator, and power spark ignition system. That's actually meant for RC boats. And all of this stuff was here from before. Now Jim has neatened up my ugly exhaust pipe. The header is actually from a shovel, and added a heat shield. And Jim also built a nice seat here, which is more like a bed than a seat. And the gas tank is not supposed to be, well, that's not the gas tank, that's a makeshift tank for testing purposes now. And we're going to build something more aerodynamic. This steering damper mounted to the engine cradle to hopefully reduce vibrations. And we're not going to run the carb you see mounted. So this is a K-hin, or actually an OCO PWK carb. And that is just for testing purposes on gas. And we're going to switch to methanol and nitromethane, and then we'll run the Speedway carb if that works. Otherwise we'll have to run this with the methanol and nitromethane. It's actually been modified for that, so the internal passages has been drilled out and stuff. It's impossible to control with a throttle, probably.
It's pretty hard. I really got to feather it back. You got to open it up and then feather it back.
I know the needle is the needle in the in the carb. It's sitting at the lowest position.
Yeah.
It seems a little lean.
It could be too lean.
Yeah. I think the main jet is pretty okay now. So let's move that needle and the best acceleration of any bike I've ever seen. But it seemed like it wanted to go.
It would have gone that time. Yeah, it would have got there.
So it's definitely, and now it's rich. Now it's running rich.
I think so.
That's a good thing. Now it's.
I think that filter was messing with it.
Put half a filter on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Go back
I think that's like, I think it's tuned nicely for testing now, because it
would have gotten there.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, it got on the pipe.
Yeah.
Started to get on the pipe anyway.
And I can't really remember if it might be the weights are too heavy, so that it starts to gear out whilst you're like trying to take off now. But it might not be. It's geared pretty high, so first gear is pretty high, and it might just be that this is. I think I remember when I did that run up at Bonneville on the Roadster.
Yeah.
I think I spent quite a lot of time before I
feathering it out.
Yeah, before it like took off.
Yeah, so, it took from there to here before it started to clean up.
Yeah.
Pick up.
You might actually want to lean it out some more just to make it a little more manageable at
starting on the salt is tough compared to the pavement. It's rough, and
Yeah.
Everybody starts out there and spins their tires and chews it up and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's when you can have a push. It might be bad too, because it's very hard to control this thing.
Yeah.
At low speeds with one little push.
You haven't fallen over yet.
Crash me easy.
Yeah. Third day at Travis's place now, and we've got pretty much the bike sorted. The last thing now is to reinforce the exhaust mount. The pipe has a tendency to come loose, and I think the problem was the rubber mount back here, making it able to wiggle its way out of the mounts here, and also the crush of the gasket. So now we're going to use some compound in place of the gaskets. Super high heat jointing compound, and also add a third brace here, and that should sort things. I think we might have to pull the plug and clean it. So I think as it's sitting upside down, all the oil and stuff collects in the... I think we'll have to do that. Yeah.
Shoe goo on it before we go to bed.
Yeah, maybe.
Shoe goo fixes everything.
Yeah, something like that. But I think some electrical tape, we can really tension it when we're...
This is a wet one.
Yeah, yeah. Wild hog. Kind of weird. Oh, it doesn't want to red the roll now. If we could bring it up to a faster speed, then it would have.
Yeah.
I think, but
just needs to get the pipe to resonate.
Yeah, just to get it past. No, but like it did start yesterday, and it has been starting before that. So
we massage it, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
give
so.
it another try.
Try a new spark plug.
Yeah, let's try a new spark plug. To think that now the pipe is sealing well, and then it's it doesn't want to start. Like it happened before.
Be a battery?
Nah, it's
ignition not getting enough juice.
What if you had a slot in the pipe with a cover that's held down with a clamp that you can slide back and forth?
Yeah, I made something like that at home, but I think maybe we could, if we try with a corded drill, we can spin it faster, because then we can get it past, and like just to get it running now. And it really should be able to.
So you think there's a dip in the power curve right after idle?
Yeah, I think we're pretty much some kind of
some resonance.
Yeah. And is this one reversible, Travis?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a faster one. This is this maximum is 500. I think this is much faster than this. Try a little further away. I think we're gonna loosen up the exhaust a little bit and see if that helps. And then we know it's the problem with
Just loosen the flange?
yeah, loosen the flange a little bit just to create a small leak and see if that So we're struggling with a problem that I don't think anyone else ever has experienced except me.
Yeah.
And I've experienced this before where yesterday the bike would run fine.
Yeah.
But that was with the pipe loose. And now that we've fixed the pipe mount situation and the pipe is actually tight on there, well, it won't rev. It won't rev past 2.5k or something.
This isn't a vented tank.
Oh, it isn't. Maybe.
Oh, there's a big poof when we unhooked it.
Oh,
That's probably our problem. Or it could be.
that could be maybe. I'm wondering if
Did you feel it?
Yeah. Well, it definitely doesn't help that it's not running.
Fuel. Well, the fuel was right there.
Yeah.
But we want to take this off and just turn it down just a hair.
I'm gonna pull the carb and clean it, and hopefully there's a clogged jet or something.
Pressurizing it would have caused problems with
Yeah, it would. Yeah. Okay, so it might be a fueling problem, or the stupid weird problem. We'll see. I think we'll have to spin it faster. I think that's our only option.
To do what?
Spin it faster.
Oh, start it
Yeah,
faster?
start it faster. Yeah. So now we're bringing it up to like 2,000 RPM. I think we'll have to maybe double that to get past the problem area.
So how are you going to double that?
Well, there's like ideally we would have something that would spin it faster, like a faster spinning starter thing.
What about a motorcycle starter motor or a car
Yeah, something like
starter?
Yeah, that would work.
Build a little remote starter box.
Yeah, that would work. Just need Don's finger.
I'm cheating.
Mine didn't work, and I think Travis tried to.
It's the right angle. You
It
got
has
to
to
get
get Don's
that.
finger.
You just bring it in slow.
When it revved, I did this also.
I
yeah?
watched that, Jim.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if that does it.
Maybe there's like
Jim will run alongside and I'll go like this.
You guys both had the same expression on
It
your
very
face.
well be done, but if
yeah.
that doesn't work,
Did the same
Let's
thing.
try. Let's try now. Don's without Don's finger, but your fuel line stuff, and then the other way around.
I think it's probably Don's finger, but we'll see.
Yeah, let's see.
The magic finger.
Well, considering
That's the weirdest.
Is this zip tie right here
Let's
too
fill more,
tight?
put more in here and take
No,
this
it's just
filter out.
loosely on.
Blade the line.
This zip tie?
But why would that be? What's the reason for that? That's really.
wait a minute. What if we? Well, it's loose. Yeah.
Let's try that again. I just want to see.
It doesn't make
It has to
sense.
be a coincidence. That's really
Try
strange.
and rev it without doing anything.
Does that mean
now
the
that it's
car
revving,
is-
it might just be revving.
Yeah, might be. Let's try without doing anything, and I'll see if it moves, or if it like. That's really weird.
This,
still, or is it where it is, or whether it's moving? Because if it's...
That's the weirdest.
From this angle, all I can see is that red zip tie below it.
It's these fucking
looking
bubbles
like it.
and other
Yeah, but that's
filters.
But it shouldn't matter, you gotta float.
Yeah, you got a pumping gas and a float and a carburetor.
It's really weird.
Doesn't make any sense.
No. Just like a tiny little movement of this, and
Yeah.
yeah, and it's really
Doesn't
strange
have
how
to make
fast
sense.
it reacts to the movement of the liner.
Yes, please.
That's the weirdest.
Some ghosts here.
Yeah, I think so. Really doesn't make sense at all. Like there's no difference here in flow.
Right,
Having
but
like that,
yeah.
like that.
I think it's the motion.
Yeah, maybe like it's giving it a quick push into the ball, like pressurizing the ball.
no
like,
logical
something like that.
reason.
Yeah. What's that fuel pump doing?
If you change the volume here,
Yeah. It just needs a tiny little pump action. We'll try with the belt on. Now with the added resistance, it's just that.
Just enough.
It won't get past a little. And now it doesn't help with our pumping action either. We're struggling with the same problem that I encountered a year ago or so now with this engine, where it doesn't want to rev up unless there's a leak in the pipe. It will rev up if we remove the belt, but that doesn't really help. And it will rev up with a leak. And I think it'll rev up if we spin it faster. So Jim and Don are out, well, went to the Harbor Freight to hopefully pick up a chop saw or something that we can modify to drive this, just as I did at home. And Travis is out picking up his daughter. But this was not what I planned on spending today doing. We were planning on doing testing because this was running fine, and it ran fine until we fixed the exhausts coming loose problem. But I can't really make it loose again and have that be a fix. So that's where we're at now. Having a great time though, except for having to solve a problem I really wasn't planning on solving now. I've tried setting ignition timing really high. So it's set at, like, it starts at 25 degrees now, and at 2000 RPM it's at 39. Still no luck. The merge from Long Tuning hasn't arrived yet, so I'll put some Long Tuning logos on screen now, and thank you, Long Tuning. Thank you for making this possible. And thank you, Mitutoyo, and thank you to all my viewers. Thank you, and my patrons. Just thank you.
Sometimes you can like pick under it with a feeler gauge.
Yeah.
Can I walk on the lap?
I can.
Can I stand on the lap? Can I sit in the lap?
It's easy.
Can I stand on the lap?
Yeah, it's just coming off.
Can I sit on the lap,
Paper
Daddy?
thin. Yeah.
I need help.
Spiral.
I need help. I need help. Help.
Sweet.
Help.
Help. Kick me in the nads. Oh, look, he fixed it.
Yeah, fixed it.
And then you get hit with a spring.
Just like I used to fix stuff when I was
Fixing everything. Just take it apart. Yeah. I don't care how it goes back together. I'm just returning it in a box.
Take it apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we need to set the idle so that it'll stay up high
never
enough.
drop
Yeah.
below that. But,
Hey!
that's a relief. Yeah, yeah. No, tomorrow, test ride.
Yeah.
Now we can actually
Yeah.
do a proper test ride.
Good God, girl.
Used to be one of the biggest hotels in western Colorado in Mac. Colorado's first golf course was in Mac.
And what happened?
Railroad shut down. Used to go up over, you went to railroad, went over Baxter Pass, the main supply route to a bunch of mines.
We started off, we had like 2 pretty good days at the beginning there, where everything was going to plan. And also I think I haven't really mentioned the modifications Jim did before we met up here. The Jim fixed up my exhaust and made a heat shield for it so that we don't burn Travis's leg. And Don supplied us with this karting tank. And it might be makeshift or just a stand-in, but if we can get up to a high enough speed, then we might even keep it, because it doesn't look that bad now. We did all the modifications we planned to the bike those first 2 days. Added a steering damper to the engine, and we fixed up the wiring, added the data logger, and replaced the carb with this one. And we also braced up the exhaust. And that's what caused our problems yesterday, because not having without that exhaust leak, the engine wouldn't rev past 2,800 RPM. And but now we've fixed that with a faster starter. Okay, so this is our first proper test ride, hopefully. So let's see how it goes.
A good one.
Yeah.
That state trooper didn't seem to care. He might be back.
Yeah.
It's hard to see the tack to see what it was revving.
Yeah.
But it felt high. It's relative to what I know is high.
Yeah, but it is. But could you see the lights here? Did they ever like?
I didn't see any lights up there.
No. We'll pull the data like onto the computer, and we can have a look at it.
More than comfortable.
That's nice.
I don't know how much, if any, the side cradles provide for stability on the bike.
Might be they're not necessary.
I mean, it's really all my feet.
Yeah.
But some hand work.
Did it drop down?
It dropped down there while I was waiting for the trooper to go by.
Yeah.
I wasn't really revving it at all because I was just watching him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a state trooper.
Okay. Cool. You guys have great cops.
Oh man.
What in the hell is that?
50 cc's.
That looks like way too much paperwork.
Yeah, my pencil isn't big enough for that.
The variator peaked out at roughly 15. It flatlined at about 15,000 to 300 RPM. So that's where so we're actually sitting like 1,000 RPM lower than what we should be, probably.
It felt like it got there pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was not struggling.
No.
Once it was on the pipe, it didn't struggle to get to 15,000.
No, and I think if I remember correctly, peak power should be sitting at about 16,500. But it's a nice thing to keep it here now, just for like a safe thing. And you brought it up to, well, about 40, between 40 and 50 miles per hour, and then it started flatlining. And then like our top speed was 60 was our top speed.
60 was top speed?
Yeah, and that was after...
Do you think it's rich enough?
I don't think it's rich enough up top. I think we should upjet from the 105 to the back to the 115.
Should we do that before we play with the clutching and then...
Yeah, I think so. So you can...
If I held it open, it would have kept going faster.
Yeah.
Maybe too rich now.
Yeah, I have to downget it.
Maybe went the wrong way?
Yeah, I don't think it's the wrong way, but I think like we went up to 115, so
too much.
Let's try 110 instead.
Some glasses.
Yep.
Those are mine. Yeah. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Only get about 15,000.
Yeah.
Hard to get above 15.
Yeah. We'll have to add some lighter weight.
Tried the variator lever and it didn't seem to do anything.
No. It's not applying enough pressure to make any difference.
We got some data we can make some adjustments with.
Yeah.
So we did notice it was harder for you to get up to the good speed before you get in, but once you got in, it stayed in a lot longer.
And we can, I can add the stiffer springs to the clutch, and then you'll stay at higher RPM whilst all that gurgling is happening at the bottom.
Yeah, just like it was struggling with being mounted properly. Look how
Vibrate.
it's all straight up.
It'll be interesting to see if the pipe is still like properly attached and haven't run. Because if it is, then perfect. Because that's been our problem since the get-go.
Yeah. I think we could still drill the nuts. It'd be difficult. You'd have to work them on, but yeah, we could drill the nuts. So actually, it wouldn't hurt. I don't know how long this is, but it wouldn't hurt to have a nut that was. You could put a washer on it.
Yeah. I think we could cut the studs a little bit to make it possible to have a hole through the.
Right.
So what's happened here is we've bumped into the same problem as yesterday. The exhaust is not staying put. So now we're going to try not using a gasket, but using some space age glue to seal it, and then hopefully that'll solve our problems. And hopefully we'll be able to safety wire the nuts. They're really small, so we'll have to use some longer ones so that we can punch a hole straight through them. Our data shows that we reached 75 miles an hour, but you can see here that head temp, and unfortunately we broke the EGT probe, so we have no data from that. But you can see here, as we were climbing at about 72 miles an hour, head temp suddenly starts dropping, and that's when probably when the exhaust came loose. And then we slowly climbed to 75. And you can also see how it's climbing much faster on this first run, where the exhaust was not coming loose, but Travis let off at 73 here. So hopefully there's more than 75 miles an hour to be had. Otherwise we'll struggle with getting a record, unless we're switching over to the more exotic fuels. Ripping through swamp with that.
Yeah. Now it's windy.
Yeah. Okay, that's a start. Feeling it could be vibration issues.
Yeah, it acts like the float bowl's acting funny.
Yeah, we're gonna try to dial in more damping on the damper there and see if that helps. I'm not sure which way is what would be like. Do you think like
probably
clockwise is more? So like
I would think that would stiffen it up.
4, 5, 6. It can probably be
How
fairly
many clicks are there?
okay, I was 6, 7, 8, 19, 20 clicks. So if I go back, say I go back 10, maybe. This won't help at all. Now we're losing.
No, it definitely wasn't running good that time.
No. Now it doesn't want to take off at all.
No.
So what's rubbing here? Yeah, I think the clutch is, I think probably we snapped some springs or something in the clutch. So let's have a look at how the condition of things here. No, that ring doesn't seem to be trapped really. Absolutely no play in that bearing that I can feel. I gotta be careful about saying anything about this, because last time we could pull this off and the ring seemed fine. And this is one of those. Actually, let's replace the piston with a new one, because these are those pistons with a really tight ringland, and the only time we've used these pistons are, I brought them over last time here, and at home I've never run these pistons before, and they have a remarkably tighter ringland than the ones I brought with me now and the ones I always run. So what's happening here is we're suspecting the ringland being too tight on this piston, as the engine was cutting out intermittently, like you might remember it did 5 years ago. And this ringland is really tight. And this is an unknown piston to me. The only time I ran these pistons have been here 5 years ago and now. And we had a look at the data logger and it did not show any ignition, like the ignition did not cut out. So it's either compression being lost or it's fuel being lost.
Interesting for sure. Stinky.
Don't hold back, Cookie.
When I first met you, you had on this like tie-dye,
Interesting for sure, stinky.
probably some goofy shorts or something.
Yeah. Well, right? We were not that tall. And then when I saw him in our 20s, I was, oh my god, how did you get so cute?
Growth hormone, faking it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Algiers growth formula.
I was stretching things for you.
That's why I got the inversion table. I ordered it because I thought it was a conversion table, and I'm like, I needed conversion therapy. Make me straight.
And Trav, I love riding 2-up with Trav because he takes me on crazy adventures. Like going over 100 on Rocky Mountain National Park Road on a Ducati that he had built for Peg's Tea. And I just hung on, like, let's go! It was fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Headache? No headache? Headache?
Give him a strong one.
He can afford a headache tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to sleeping in past 5 o'clock in the morning.
Good luck.
Yeah, your brain will. Yes, we got it.
I've been sleeping in since you
It's
guys
the
have been here.
strawberry moon.
Nice.
Strawberry moon. So did Don go to sleep?
Yeah.
He was tired.
I tried to do some aluminum TIG welding, Jim.
Strawberry. going to.
One way or the other.
Ice cream?
Yeah, I want some ice cream now.
You already have some. Should I have some?
Okay.
Hit the other way because the bolts long and they hit the...
Oh, well, we're not going to put it, we're just going to flat side on the table.
Oh,
Good deal.
Well, I'm not sure I feel that well.
We're just wrapping really early.
Some of this stuff I just put on so that we knew we had everything.
Yeah.
And I knew we'd be taking it apart, and I never took that apart.
Well, I think something happened.
Yeah, I don't think we did that on purpose.
No. So,
She squeaked.
oh fuck. No. That's really hot, but I think it moves.
It's about 900 in the EGT.
Yeah, that shouldn't be. I have to look at the data, but
About 1500 RPM.
it feels
Right
like
when I got to you guys, started to drop RPM.
Get a little further off the road.
it feels like it's still moving. It's really hard and it's really hot, but yeah, no, it's spinning fine. There's compression. No, there's a. We'll have to look at it. I can push it. There's really leathers and stuff.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello.
It might just snap the ring.
Clue.
Yeah.
There's a rough spot there. It doesn't want to move.
And I
past
saw
that.
you.
Could feel kind of like a seizure.
Watch out for that camera.
We can
Please
just
do
put
not
the
ride your
top
bike
end.
like
I might be we should have been a little more careful with our braking. actually.
Braking, yeah. Might have four corner seized it.
Yeah, we should probably. I think we broke the ring. We should probably have done a couple of warm-up runs and then. Oh yeah. It's not too happy.
not good enough. Is there a straight
Looks like the cylinder would just need like a little bit of honing and we're back in business. And we can. The top is fucked, so can I have another one of those?
So, John.
I think we'll need like some cardboard, something, and make the radiator actually.
I've got some that plastic signed cardboard stuff.
Yeah.
Good truck.
Yeah.
Some
This might not be that bad.
No.
We had sides.
underneath the workbench with the drill press. There's some heavier material.
Okay.
Plastic.
I bet this would work. It doesn't have to come real far. We just need to turn the sides up.
It's almost salvageable. We'll have to use a new one. Well, maybe.
Check these other stones in there.
Right tool for the job.
Yeah, but we'll just go ahead and continue the line and then cut it.
Tied up against the bottom, just to like keep
Well,
us
a foam width away.
Yeah, foam width away.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's supposed to be.
That's gonna be perfect.
All right.
Yeah, nice.
They're busting on the other side?
And that's spinning fine. And mice in the... I'll try to blow through the...
Radiator?
Yeah, let's see here. If I blow through here, I should feel... This should go through the radiator.
Yeah.
Can you put a lid on?
Got the cap on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No? There's nothing... No blockage. Maybe there was like an air pocket in the
Yeah.
pump, because that's sitting higher than... I think internal leak.
Head gasket?
Yeah. No thunder clouds rolling in. No meth heads yelling at us. This is my spot! Get out of my spot! That's a good scoop. Think that'll be alright? Oh yeah, I think that'll help a lot. Now with a working, hopefully working.
Well, if you want to... Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well, no,
If you make the inlet smaller, you could put a strip up the middle.
Yeah.
Keep the salt.
Yeah, salt out of the... Yeah, exactly. Like... So it's sucked in from the sides. That's actually a great idea.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't
flare it out.
Yeah, and wouldn't need to bother with anything up here and stuff. Just like this. That's a great idea.
Heck yeah. One in each direction.
Yeah, it's flowing.
Moving. Good.
That goes on the checklist.
Yeah, that has to
I already
go.
wrote down to put it on the checklist.
Sweet.
Put your finger in the hole.
Yeah. See if it gets sucked into the...
Curves.
Yeah. That. Yeah. Nice. I think there was that other battery might be faulty, or maybe it was some... It wasn't balanced from factory at least.
It's amazing how vibratory it is.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's especially at some RPMs. It's really yeah. Yeah.
Maybe rich?
Yeah.
Seems like as it warmed up, it was harder to get past that threshold.
Yeah, down there it's
8,000 RPM.
But now the temperatures are really nice and low.
Yeah.
Like 145. There's something rubbing here. It sounds like it's the... Could it be rubbing here?
Feel it.
I can't really feel it, but it sounds like there's something external. If you try to push hard here, see if it gets worse.
Okay, there's a lot. You can see there's a lot of radial clearance.
Yeah.
It's axially.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
But
it's...
Hey, don't turn it over. Let me just.
yeah, see if we can...
There's
It's probably pretty hot.
It is, but I can wiggle my fingers. It's probably that much room.
Between the between the
From the
bell,
cover and the black part.
the black wire cap, then it's not that. Then it is. I think one of the clutch shoes have one of the springs probably are broken. That's why it's so hard to pull off the line, or something like that. But that doesn't really matter now. It pulls away, so we'll leave that. Down jet. So what do you think?
Not as much power going that way.
No?
Coming back again, real hard to pick up.
Oh, yeah?
And then it started to sputter and really kind of act like it hasn't acted before.
No?
Rolled back off, got back on it, and then it picked back up again. But real choppy.
Real choppy.
Kind of cutting out, like
Fuel foaming going on, like the vibrations are. But maybe we should switch back to that previous main jet, because did that seem better?
Turn this off.
Yeah. Turn that off. Yeah.
Other than the
problems off the line.
the trouble getting back.
Yeah.
But with the first jet, I let off.
Yeah.
Instead of revving to 15, and that time I couldn't have revved to 15 if I wanted to, I don't think.
I think we have a broken exhaust. We have a broken exhaust problem again. Yeah. Broken pipe.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. There's something clanking around there. I think it seems like we get a good run in, and then the pipe starts cracking and breaking. Then all these inconsistencies start.
We didn't have to warm it up. That first run, it felt like it wanted to pull.
Yeah. So
I just was taking it easy on the throttle.
Yeah. It's just a matter of not breaking a pipe, which seems like an easy job. No.
Well, we can put those tabs on. There's room.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
And that'll take all the stress off of that joint. Is it completely off? Is it completely off? It's completely...
Yeah,
it is. Okay.
So, probably all the stress from all that welding.
There you go.
From a less than professional welder. And the crank is bent.
It's bent.
Yep. It's bent. Probably when it seized, I think. That's when the highest forces would have been applied to it. So yeah.
You got crankshaft?
Yeah, I've got two more, so.
Oh, you already marked it.
Yeah. Okay.
I just come over here and steal your job. I sent those to your email.
Awesome.
Watch them on the plane ride home.
Oh yeah.
While your head hurts.
You got any reindeer here?
Hard to find.
Yeah. I'm gonna special order some.
It's never on the shelves in my liquor store, but there's always like 3 30-packs in the back cooler if you go inside the cooler. So somebody special orders them, and they probably get pissed because I take them.
Reindeer. I'm gonna special order some reindeer.
Yeah, same thing with Old Crow. I'm the one that specials orders Old Crow at my liquor store.
Only one. The special
one
orders
buys
Old Crow. Yeah.
Yeah, 39.96.
Well, it's perfect for that 39.96 piston.
Yay!
So yeah, woo, and perfectly round. Everything is perfect.
Scored.
And yeah, never been run before.
No nicks in the transfer port.
Did you fix it yet?
Yeah, we fixed it many times and broken it many times, and now we're in the broken phase, in the process of fixing it.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, yeah, we fixed it. This is really worn and out of round now. Actually, 0.1 millimeters at the worst. So we're replacing it with a new cylinder. I think it's the best to bring the. There's no point in doing more test runs here now. No. It wouldn't really it won't benefit us at all, I think. So just I'm bringing the engine home, getting it tuned up, modify some parts, test it on different fuels.
Get another bearing or two.
Yeah, new bearings. Yeah. So now the plan is Travis is shipping the engine back to my place, and then I'm gonna try my best to tune and make it reliable. And then in August we're back in business. Hopefully with a little more success than this time. But it's been great though. So thank you guys for everything. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're right on the brink of success.
Right on the brink of success. Yeah.
So you've got 24-hour flight time, and we've got 24-hour drive time.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm gonna leave.
Should be back tomorrow night.
Yeah. I'm leaving most of my stuff here. The clean clothes too. So I'll bring all the dirty stuff in my bag. And that's it.
Show them what you're gonna wear on the airplane.
Oh yeah. Well, I might not. Yeah.
They might not let you in the lounge in Zurich.
No.
You get your own row of seats.
Yeah.